I think I'm gonna back off. Yeah.
It's okay.
I should try to stall them probably.
Same thing this fight. How do I want to engage? How do I want to disengage? Think about that Sombra. You know what she's going to try to do. Okay, so now she's
I'm
out.
gonna attack. Yeah. Right now I need to hold him off. He's gonna
Yes.
probably come from. How did I miss this? Oh my god.
I think one of the best things that you'd benefit from is when it comes to your mechanics, it's not that you have bad mechanics, it's just that sometimes, and you could probably feel this, in the middle of battle when things are getting kind of chaotic and a lot of stuff is happening, you kind of just press your punch and you're not really aiming it at that person, you know?
Yeah.
If you were really aiming it, you probably would have hit at least 6 or 7 more punches just that round. So I want you to slow it down just a little bit, focus on that one target, and hit the punch.
Probably faster too.
Nice job, though.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is your warning.
Capture the objective.
Now I think I'm gonna go high ground.
Okay?
Enemies coming my
End is within my reach.
I could have been slapped and dead. I could have punched.
The result's the same, right? Yeah, maybe a little bit greedy with your abilities without knowing about their CC, right?
Yeah.
Because you know they've been on Sombra earlier, you know they've been on Ana. It's okay.
The point is vulnerable. Let us
So it's just sleep though you gotta worry about now.
Maybe contest.
Yeah. Focus him down. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Nice.
Seizing the
Thank
objective.
you.
Rally.
Now I'm gonna hold, but not too much, because if I'm
Sure.
sleeping, I'm dead.
Sure. So think sleep dart, focus mechanics. Don't get lazy.
And wall.
That wall less of an issue, but yeah.
Oh my god, it was almost a 5-1, like 5
I
hits.
saw that. I saw that. Yeah. Ah, see that right there. That's it. That was a tough punch to land, but you were so focused,
Yeah.
you know? You were so focused.
Yeah.
Go get her. So start to think about your plan for your ultimate here. Maybe play around sleep dart with it, you know?
Yeah.
your end is within my
He's isolated.
There it is.
Lights out. Meteor strike.
Focus mechanics. Yes. Very good.
Yeah, I think we lost this fight.
Okay. Good hold. So much better when you're really focusing on hitting that punch, you know, not like getting lazy with it, right?
Yeah.
Heal me. Thank you. Wise decision. Devastation.
Alright. I think the life helped me.
Report here now.
Again, nice.
Thank you.
Seizing the objective. Rally here.
Oh, that was close.
It's okay. Close.
Break the earth. We're outnumbered. How did Ready for a knockout? Ready for a knockout? Powered up.
I wanted to
Hey.
use my ult, but
Yeah, that's
I
okay.
wasn't
That's
sure.
okay. That's okay. That's okay. That fight's gonna be a very good one to look at in the review afterwards. One more fight. Let's make a plan with your ultimate. Let's make it happen.
Regret is for the weak. Group up with me.
So who's the missing? Only the Tracer.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be an important fight, so.
Your warning.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Fully charged. An enemy here.
Oh my god. What are you doing?
Seismic shock. Meteor strike.
Yeah, I don't
It's okay.
think I could have done
That's
something.
okay. I think that there were opportunities there where maybe some focusing on or finding a way to get to that Ash, finding a way to get to that Life Weaver would have helped your team. I
Yeah.
want to look at that one in the replay review after where this match is done. 'Cause I think that the last two fights have been very very instructive as to what you need to practice.
Yeah.
More fear.
Keep up the good work. Like I said, focus just on those mechanics, hitting your abilities. Don't get lazy with it. A couple times felt like you should have. But that's it.
Is it fine that I'm not like, well, I played, I didn't think like, okay, I need to get space, now I need to, I don't know, like prevent space. I just
No, I
tried
think
all
just
to
do
create
damage.
space.
Just do damage. Yeah, just do damage. Don't worry about the details as much.
It all comes down to this. You cannot escape. Enemy located. Reforming you.
Alright, so we have,
Mm-hmm.
Seismic slap. Seismic slap.
I see a hostile.
Nice.
I need healing. Break the earth. Heal me.
Get the abilities.
I need healing. Wait for it.
That was good right there.
Fully charged.
There's a test subject.
Dodge this. Seismic shock.
Yeah, nice.
Against.
Get another pick. Let's go.
I wanted
good.
to use my, like I prepped
Yeah,
you,
yeah, yeah.
but it was
That's okay.
sound.
That's good.
Prepare yourself. Send your best. I'm ready. Unite as one.
A taste of poison.
Powered up.
Enemy located.
Big slap. Form up. Out for it. Face me.
Yeah, let's set up that ult.
Meteor strike.
Nice.
Tremor. Break the earth.
Oh, the tree is so strong. What? How?
You can see there a little bit towards the end, obviously the Doomfist ults out of it, but even that May and the Life Weaver before that, those punches need to hit, right?
Yeah.
I think you're still rushing things a little bit. Slow it down a little bit. Just a little bit.
All right.
You're doing a good job with going in and out, but there's missing too many punches that I know you can hit.
Your end is within my reach.
We're outnumbered. How invigorating.
Like, do I need to be there? Because I felt like we were losing
No,
the
no.
fight. So
I think it depends on what your team does, right?
yeah.
Your team stays, you need to stay.
Group up with me.
Oh, this is gonna be a close match.
Mm-hmm. Hit the abilities. Let's go. That's it. Hit the abilities.
Well,
Okay. Good.
Attaining the objective. Ready for a knockout? Rocket one.
ah, hit him.
Yeah, you hit him. Do you see how much easier that fight is? It's literally that simple. You hit your abilities on the Ash, on the Life Weaver, and the May. That was it.
Yeah. Do I hold them like closer or I stay here? What do you
Look
think?
look at your team. Look at your team. Look at your Reaper. Look at your team.
Powered up.
Good enough.
Sure.
A taste
Right, let's just call them and I have my ult.
Hit your abilities. Okay. Yep.
Meteor strike. Meteor strike.
Nice. Very good.
Nice.
Okay. I would like to take a look.
Yeah,
At
sure.
that code,
Let's just derank real quick. Now I'm gonna derank. And then we can watch it.
Sure. Sure. Let me pull up my Overwatch too, so you can look at the code in my end.
I mean, I feel like I can get at least master if I'm playing correctly.
I think so.
But
I think so.
I'm far away.
You'll get there.
Alright, so we're... Okay, I stay Diamond 5, nice.
Hey, Diamond
Even
5.
though
Nice.
I had
Nice, nice.
8 losses though.
Nice,
So
nice,
I go
nice.
to career.
History,
Replays.
replays, and then share it.
I quit
Yeah.
Overwatch or I just minimize? Can I quit? Are we
You
gonna
can just you
play
can
another
minimize.
game or not?
Yeah, I think we might have time for another game. So just minimize it for now.
Alright.
Okay. There's a few fights I want to look at in particular. Really starting with, I think, the first fight. Just because I think it demonstrates what we talked about when it came to mechanics. I don't think your mechanics are bad. Your mechanics were quite good, but your mechanics were inconsistent. Now, everybody has inconsistence with their mechanics. Sometimes they're good days, sometimes they're bad days. Sometimes you hit your shot, sometimes you don't. But if your inconsistency was more with, are you actually focused? Are you actually like really, really focused? Or are you just pressing your abilities? So I want you to watch from the start here. Slow it down a little bit here. It's good. Charge your punch really easy. See the Sombra. Bastion's right there. We had a nice punch. A lot of space. A lot of damage. They're all off the high ground. Like you said, at the moment, probably didn't need to slam out there, but that's okay. Again, good job winning the HP trade. Good job. Looking good. Everything's fine. And then this is where we start to get a little messy, right? So right here, you had no idea who you were punching for.
Yeah, I was like him or her and...
Right.
nothing.
You're like Moira Sombra, and really either one of them would have been fine. You could force Translocator, you could force Fade, you could do all sorts of stuff, right? But instead, look at where your crosshair is, right? Right between them.
Yeah,
That's
like if
not
they
right.
go there.
Right. That's not mechanics. You know? That's focus. That's mental focus. That's translating into bad mechanics. So practice wouldn't necessarily fix this problem. Just playing more. It's
Just
playing
make a decision which one I take.
Correct. You needed to make a decision and you needed to stay focused. So that when you do that, you don't do damage. And then even the slam here, right? Ultimately, it ends up getting you out, yes. But again, you didn't really know what or where you're going to actually hit with your gun. So the slam does no damage. You don't generate shields. And then we'll look
By
at
the
this
way,
one here. Sure.
I just want to make sure. Can you go back right before the slam?
Yes, please.
I was wondering why I slammed. Maybe it's a habit, or I was low. I think it was just a stupid habit. Like I didn't even need him. Like need the slam, right?
I think your idea was to go back towards your supports, which I think is okay. I think
But
it's
I could
okay.
have like just walking there, no? Or maybe from the side, or
I think like looking at what you see now, I don't think where you are is very safe. But if
Yeah.
you were going to slam, is slamming here the play? Where would you slam instead?
on the Moira Doom, or maybe Life Weaver.
Sure. Maybe over here. Maybe over here. Right? Yeah, exactly. Right. Just not. So even though the slam was probably okay, where you slammed just didn't make a lot of sense. Right. So okay, whatever. That's all right. Let's keep going. That's not
Again,
mechanic.
focus.
That's not mechanics, right? Like that's not mechanics. That's just no damage. Okay.
Yeah. Should have I canceled the slam, or? Oh yeah, again.
You know,
Oh, okay.
yeah. No, I think this is okay. You know, like you see that he's not punching you, so he's not going to cancel the charge punch. But yeah, again, like, right? So like really like looking at this fight, the reason why you guys lost this fight, I mean, there's probably a lot of reasons. I know your teammates made mistakes too. But the reason why you need to be focused is because there goes, what, 10, 12, 15 seconds where you literally do 0 damage.
Yeah.
0 damage. Because we could talk about all the advanced Doomfist combos and the macro and the strategy, but if you're just not hitting your abilities because you're not focused, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter all that much. So I want to focus on that one. Now, there's another couple of fights where we could talk a little bit more about strategy, and I think this is one of them right here.
Yeah, I want strategy like to be better.
Yeah. So let's take a look at this one right here. So this fight feels won. You remember this one? You ult the Life Weaver. Now here's what I want you to do. I might give you some advice, or I might give you some tips or tricks or some ideas, but I want you to coach yourself because I'm not always going to be here, right? So you need to be able to coach yourself. So from this point, we're going to go nice and slow. You tell me what you should have done.
Like instead, maybe avoid this punch, or maybe I could have hit it. It was like too tight angle.
I think the only way you hit it is if you do a short punch here. In other words, you land and you just tap the punch, maybe right here, like just tap it. Just no fully charge, but you'll still get the stun because it's a empowered. Yeah. So sometimes it's okay to not fully charge, but yeah, I think either that or just not using it. Yes. Okay. So let's keep it at about half speed here.
Yeah.
Sure.
Now a slam, maybe a punch, because there were like 2, 3, or maybe even dive the guy on the right. He's low.
Sure. Now, I think this is where you started to mess up, to be honest with you, watching this in the moment. So I want you to watch really carefully here.
I'm going too deep without almost any cooldowns, like without the slam, right?
Well, what's the purpose of the slam?
To like be safe, like go away.
Sure, but did you need it?
Like no, that's what I said. Yeah, I shouldn't have
Right.
used it.
So I'm wondering if you're going to slam here, slam the Ashe. Actually do damage. Slam the Ashe. Punch the Ashe. Like, look at your HP and your abilities here. You're fine. Slam the Ashe. Punch the Ashe. This is where I feel like you kind of got caught up in the tank game when there was an Ashe just standing on the floor. Like, right
I should
there.
have just avoided the tank.
Right.
Pretty much.
Right. Like the reason why you're focusing tank a lot early in these fights is because the tank is playing very aggressively and the Ashe is not. But as soon as that Ashe, that Life Weaver, or that Ana get kind of aggressive, it's way easier to kill those guys. I mean, remember on the last round when you retook space and you just like slam and punch the Ashe and just killed her as soon as the fight started? That was it, right? Like that was the fight was just won instantly. But this Doom, more and more, there's a slam away from the Doom. But like a lot of attention was given there on the Doomfist and just using abilities, and the Ashe just lived on point and killed 3 people.
Yeah.
So, and then I think this next fight is going to be more of the same too. So watch this next fight. So let's actually get started here. All right, we're waiting for our team. That's good. Slam on the Mei. Not the best, but you know what? Ice block is okay, you know. lift there. That was funny, you know. Okay. This is really, really important. Watch this punch. I mean, look at that, right? Look at that. Look at that.
Almost,
Huge.
yeah, she's dead.
Huge. Huge. Now, this is where you lost it again, though. Because look at your HP. Look at the battlefield. Look at the position of the enemy team. Who should you be going for right now?
May
May or
Life Weaver.
Or Life Weaver. Right.
She has the
Either
tank,
one.
so.
Either one, right? Because you know that this May, I don't even think she has Ice Block yet. Oh, she does. Even if she does, focus her down first. Force that Ice Block. She'll be faster to kill. So there's Pole. You go for May. Huge.
And I don't chase.
But you don't chase. And you know the Life
Yeah,
Weaver's
no.
up here, but you just kind of, okay, well, whatever. So you're just kind of like hitting,
yeah.
right, you're just hitting abilities right now. Just kind of like, all right, we'll just do a little damage here, do a little damage there. Just turning around in the tank. No,
It's
and there it is.
instead of focusing it on one
Right,
person.
right. And then now the Kiriko's in here too, and she's just used TP. And Suzu. Oh my goodness, she's wide open right now. And yet, we lose focus.
Yeah, May, Kiriko, Doom, Life. I hit everyone, but hit
Right.
nothing at the same time.
Exactly. There just didn't feel like there was like any real hunger to finish a squishy kill. And here's the best part. It actually is, it was the same thing in the last fight too. Watch this. And now you have your ultimate, right? So, okay, we focused Doom a little bit. Okay, so now, good. Now we have our abilities, now we have our ultimate. Let's see what we do. So you also know, or should have
I don't know
known,
about
right? But that has to be the priority because she's the easiest person to kill, right?
Yeah.
She's the easiest person to kill. So what ends up happening is this Ashe just stands on high ground, more block. It takes you so long to do damage. Here's the other question too. If you're here and you got Maywall to deal with here, could you not just go top or slam over this direction to immediately go for squishies?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
but it's like 1v4. Like if I dive right into them.
Well, maybe. Look at your Reaper. And you also have Ultimate, no? Like, look at your Moira, look at your Tracer, look at your Life Weaver. They are fighting. They will help you. And you have your Ultimate to greed, right? So,
Yeah.
I feel like it's two-part. I think sometimes you lose focus in these crazy, confusing fights. You lose focus on not only who you should be going for, but you also lose focus on like actually hitting your abilities, like we said, right? The mechanics, like actually really hit your abilities. I want you to look at this fight right here, where you do a really, really nice job of it. I think it's actually this fight right here. I think it's this one. Yeah. This is it right here. Check this out. Look at how easy this is. Right?
Yeah.
That's it. Your team is with you. You just found the squishy. You've hit 2 abilities. She's dead. Now keep watching. You know, you're not losing focus. You're not going, oh, doom. You're like, okay, kill the squishy over here, right? So slam. That's okay,
Yeah.
right? That's
Yeah.
okay. Good power,
I think I
good
can do
block.
it.
You know, like so much easier. You just hit your abilities. Now, that's not all that went well this fight, but you did a good job. You did a really good job. You found the isolated targets. You found the squishies. You found the tanks or the DPS and the supports. You didn't int. You went in with your team and they died. And I think like there's a lot of complicated things to think about with Doomfist. There's a lot of details, but ultimately the character is just go in with your team, use your abilities, go in and out, and hit them. And you hit them, and that's it. It's that simple.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's. What do you need to practice based off of what you're seeing here?
My focus of targets first of all.
Okay.
Like if I see 2, I need to make a decision which I go for and go
Correct.
for it. Like no
Correct.
change in minds, and hitting more. My punches being more concentrated.
That's it.
Maybe even like better target prioritize. Like sometimes try to ignore the tank sometimes when it's not a big threat.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. I would agree with that. Do you want to play another game?
Yeah. By the way, do you think you can tell me like Go for these. Go for like as you said, like in the VOD review, like go for the
Sure.
May. You can just tell me at the same moment. Do you think
I,
it could work,
I,
or it's too fast?
I think it could work. But I'm gonna only do it occasionally because I don't just want to tell
Yeah.
you what to do. I want you to have to think
Yeah,
about
of
it and
course.
figure it out on your own. So I
But
think
there's a
I
live
could do it a
review
little
that
bit.
I saw that you did with Diva.
Diva,
We
yes.
told, yeah, metrics are like you
Yeah,
literally told me
yeah.
what to do.
So I don't mind here because we've talked about it a little bit already. And it was when I worked with that diva, we had already talked about like, when and how
Yeah.
to play. So he knew exactly what he needed to do. So maybe we could do it a little bit here. But the goal is for you to be able to do that without me here, right?
Yeah, of course.
So we could do a little bit of it. We could do a little bit of it. So, I want you to pick one thing to practice that we talked about. What do you think you should practice here? What do you want to practice here?
In conflict.
I mean, I want to fix the private prioritize,
Okay.
but
Okay.
I think I can try to also focus hitting my shots. I think I can do both.
Sure. Okay. Okay. As long as it's not more than that. We don't care about your ults. We don't care about tracking cooldowns. We don't care about your power block. We just want to focus on those two things, right? It's okay to make mistakes.
We don't care about losing or winning.
Yes.
Focus
Yes.
on this.
Sometimes
When
people
I
do a
practice
lot
this,
better.
should I do it on quick play?
No, competitive. Competitive is the best practice mode. If you lose SR, it doesn't matter. You'll get it right back again.
Yeah.
Competitive is the best practice format because people are really trying. That's the best way to practice.
I don't know if it's smart for me to go there. Maybe I'll get high ground. Yeah, this is not a good place for me.
Press tab. See what
Right
targets
there.
they have. Yari and Ana. Okay.
Alright, back off. Maybe I can dive them from there.
Maybe, yeah. You are down one, so keep that in mind. Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
good.
You're okay, you're okay. You punched them off, you should be okay. Yes. That's okay. That's okay. You did good. Just a little bit too greedy. After you already survived that, you punched them off of high ground. They're all focusing you. It's okay to just get out. You don't need to do more
Yeah.
damage. But your target priority and hitting your abilities, which is what we're practicing, right? That was good.
Yeah.
That was good. So that was good practice right there. Nice job.
Fully charged.
Yeah. I wanted him though.
Yeah. But see, that's one of those things where maybe the target priority could have been better, right? Because I know you wanted him, but he has ways of dealing with you, right? So remember, you succeeded last time because you did not hit the Reinhardt. You hit everybody but the Reinhardt.
I don't know if it's working there. Maybe I should go like here.
Sure,
Because
sure.
I don't have control here.
Target priority, hit your abilities. Let's go.
I am on the objective. Report here now.
Oh no.
It's okay.
Not good enough.
Yeah, it's good enough. Nice job.
No, why? It's an Echo Nano.
Get him. Nice. You see, you messed up some of how you use your abilities right there, but you did hit them and you're going for the right target. So again, for practice, that was success. That's all that matters. You don't even need to play well to be good practice. You just need to do what you wanted to do.
What?
Oh, that's okay. That's 3 ultimates.
Yeah, and we have spawn.
Yeah. Okay, so again, remember, hit your abilities, target priority. Think about when you roll out of spawn. How do you want to roll out of spawn?
I will achieve my vision.
Oh shit.
It's okay.
That's better. Meteor strike.
It's okay.
The odds are against us.
Need to get more space.
Still standing.
Yeah. Remember, target priority, hit your abilities.
What?
It's okay.
Alright, now we can get a little bit space.
Yeah.
Charged. The payload is progressing nicely. Dodge this.
Wow, come on.
I need healing.
Nice.
I was better.
Good flick.
That was a great flick. Stay focused here. Nice. Stay in the right target. Stay in the right target.
Yeah.
This is your warning.
Actually,
gonna
he's
have
a good target now. Because he's low.
All right, so remember, think about how do you want to get onto those squishies? Where should you go right now?
Here they come. Brace yourself.
Maybe here now.
Yeah,
left
yeah,
them.
yes.
No, die.
That's okay. That's okay. That was smart. That was smart because you were like, oh, I want to go top. Oh no, the Reinhardt's up there. The squishies are by themselves on the low ground, so I'm going to go in the low ground. That was smart. That was smart.
Yeah.
But before that, when you were trying to get out of spawn, do you see how many times that you ran just by basically you were stuck facing the Reinhardt? Over and over and
Yeah.
over again. That's when you need to think a little bit about your positioning. So how should you position here? Where should you go?
There.
What should you do?
With the Ana.
Yeah, give it a shot.
Meteor strike.
Do you know what that is? That's just you just
What?
messed up. You just messed up mechanically. You know what? That's okay.
Why?
That's okay.
Ready for a knockout?
All right, you got one more fight. Let's go.
30 seconds remaining.
Unite time is running out. Charge.
I feel like I'm not giving enough value.
I would agree. I think you're messing up too much mechanically. Too many abilities are missed.
I need healing. You know who pays. There is no more.
You got time. Focus on your targets. Focus on your abilities.
This is your warning.
Good.
Gauntlet charge.
This fight was tough. They had a lot of ultimates. You guys didn't have many. What I want you to focus on is there were a couple fights there on that second point where you had decent engages on squishies. You just either missed your abilities or missed your ultimate or something along those lines, right?
Is for the
That's okay. That's okay. You're going to have to get comfortable with messing up because you're really focusing on something, right? Did you play well that round? No, you didn't. But you practiced well. So you have to sometimes put your ego aside and be like, I know I'm not going to play all that well because I'm really focusing on something, right? I'm really focusing on something. It's just practice. Like there's the thing with the competitive game is if you lose this competitive game, it doesn't matter. You can queue up again, and queue up again, and queue up again, and queue up tomorrow, and queue up
By
again.
the way, should I switch?
No. They were not hard. Like you many up. If they were like Orisa, Sombra, you know, Ana, no. You were fine. You're fine.
Our future will be forged in conflict.
Huh, that works.
healing and hurting. I guess we're not that different.
We need the Bastion though.
Yeah. I sometimes if people get toxic, I sometimes just leave team voice as well. Or team chat if it gets distracting. You're just here to practice. So remember, again, target priority, hit your abilities.
Hitting the chat. Yeah.
Hitting the abilities, yes. See, they're already being rude. People want to win so badly.
Don't worry.
I don't
give a
know.
fuck about it.
Okay. Good. Ryan, Soldier, Mercy. Looks like Ana.
I thank you.
You need only ask. You cannot escape me.
Rocket punch.
Dodge this.
Okay.
No, come on. This was absurd. Come on.
That was so unlucky. That's okay. It's okay.
Is
It's
it
good.
a technical failure or?
I think a small technical failure, but I don't think you were not focused. I think you did focus really well. That's okay. It just didn't quite hit.
That was weird.
That's all
Alright,
right.
so I think I should go top
I think so too.
for them.
Ryan's on cart now, so get him.
They're contesting. That didn't
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Ready for a knockout? Powered up.
Help me! Help me!
Good.
I'm dead, I'm coming.
Whiskey.
I need healing.
Big stanger lap.
He might have shatter here.
I don't know if I should chase this.
I don't think you should. It's okay.
I go flank it with a mercy.
Play your life. You're really low.
Heal me. I need healing.
We don't
Okay,
have.
you don't hear this. It's okay. It's okay.
Thanks.
May I? My will.
Stay focused on the right target.
No! I
Oh,
wanted the mercy so bad.
Oh, it's
I
okay. It's
wanted
okay. It's
the
okay.
mercy
That's
so
okay.
bad.
That's okay.
Can you
So-
switch, please, Doom? It's not working.
I-
You're not doing.
I think that's one of those situations there where I think the Doom ult was used a little too early, you know? Like, let them come out of the
but I
choke a
thought
little
choke.
bit. Yeah. But let them come out of the choke a little bit first, because you want your team to be able to shoot with you, yes? Not just you.
Yeah.
We'll look at it and review later. For right now, the game's not over. You're still practice. This is still a great practice opportunity.
I mean, you saw what I wanted to do there, right?
I saw exactly what you wanted to do. Yeah. I cannot. You're gonna learn so much from that fight right there. We're gonna look back at it too. Trust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see a hostile.
It's good. Keep it up.
I keep doing badly. We're gonna learn from this.
That's okay. That means there's no bad games. There's only learning. There's only learning or winning. Learning or winning. There's no bad games.
Fully charged. This is your warning.
So yeah. So there's some learning there too, right? So you're like, oh, squishies, right? I should go for squishies. But it's Echo Mercy, right?
Yeah.
That is actually not a very good 1v1 or 2v1 for you at all. It's like that's actually really, really hard. You can't do any damage to those targets. So in that situation though, you're like, oh well, that's what they counter me, right? Well, kind of, because the Echo, guess who's not healing the Ana and Soldier now?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that means that Ana and Soldier are pretty by themselves. So now all of a sudden, what you need to do is you go, okay, I can't deal with Echo Mercy. I can't deal with Reinhardt as well. But that means Ana and Soldier are totally by themselves. You guys, you kind of see what I'm saying? So let's look at the last couple of fights there. I think this would be something good for you to look at. So right here. Is it the ultimate I want to look at? I think it's the ultimate here. Yeah. So take a look at this. Look at how much damage you do here.
Maybe more out.
Look at all that. Look at all that. But you see how like besides the Echo Mercy, your team can't do anything.
Yeah.
Your team can't do anything. Now, by the way, the Moira that was asking you to swap
He didn't even come with me.
and died to an Echo
Died to
because
an Echo,
literally just died to an Echo with just use her. I don't even know why she faded. I don't even know what she was doing. Yeah, so these are the people that are flaming you in team chat, by the way, right? But you could punch them in the choke, but you need to let them out because you did so much, but nobody was there. It was a 1v5.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So like that's why I was saying, where's your team? Where's your team? Because all the abilities and all the attention and all the damage and all the cooldowns you force don't matter because nobody's there. And guess what? That's going to happen in another fight. Ready for it?
Yeah, I see it now. My team is like in this fucking spawn.
Your team is half of your team is in the spawn. So like right here, like are you forcing attention and resources? Yes, but your soldier isn't there yet. Your BAP isn't there yet. Yes, your Moira and Hanzo are here, but that's only 2 out of the 5 people that you need.
And Moira can't heal me from back there anyway.
Well, okay, that doesn't matter. That's just Moira. You're not expecting Moira to heal you. But Moira can damage orb, Moira can fade, Moira can shoot. They could shoot Reinhardt, but there's 2 people not there. So don't do it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was too early.
It's too early because if you had any help at all, I mean, look at how low this Mercy is. Look at how low this Mercy is. You see that? If you'd had
25.
1 person there, you would have died, yes, but the Mercy would have died too. So this is what I'm saying. So for you, it's like we talked about a couple of things that you were working on this game. You were not looking at your team this game. That was not what you were practicing. That's okay, but I do think that's a skill that you should practice too. You should practice
Like
too.
look around, look where like what
Yes,
am I missing.
yes, right before the fight starts. Right before the fight starts. This is kind of what we talked about in terms of target priority, where you're like, okay, first off, your team is kind of dead, so you should, again, probably should wait, right? Wait for your Moira to come back. But even if you do go in here, you're just never going to be able to kill Echo Mercy. Almost never.
So just ignore the Mercy unless it's like really good position.
Yeah, if you have a good position or if she's on the floor, then she's definitely very killable. You can also shoot Mercy, which is useful, but like using all your abilities to chase, I just want you to like look at this from like, just watch this right here. Whee! It's not worth your time, So at this point in time, maybe like try to bait CDs on the Honest Soldier, distract them, dive them. Because like you spend so much time and then ultimately like you're not able to get anything done. So for you, let's set some goals here. Doomfist. We talked about a lot of different things. And what I like to do is I like to practice one of those things at a time. Sometimes you can do 2 at a time, as you were saying. But really trying to practice 1 at a time. What do you need to practice with Doomfist?
Not on quick play, only pump, even if I lose matches.
Only in competitive. Only in competitive. Quick play is for fun. Competitive is for practice. What needs to be practiced?
The first thing is to hit abilities. Be focused and concentrated.
Hit abilities. Stay concentrated.
Take 1 more second, deep breath, and hit the shot.
Mm-hmm.
Shot. The second thing is to focus a single target. Right,
Target
and the third
priority.
is awareness, where my team is, who's with me on the fight. Maybe look around real quick, press tab to see who's dead.
Or you engage to know where your team set up. And that's pretty much it, right? Those 3 things right there. Like it's here's what we're trying to do, because Doomfist is such a complicated character, micro-wise, like mechanical-wise. We're trying to make the things that you're focusing on like really, really big picture and basic, so that you're able to get those habits down and get really good at those habits. And then once that's all set, then you can worry about the micro and the details and doing the combos and the hitting your shots. But just slow things down. And what I would do is, I know we focused on 2 there, but most of the time, focus on 1 at a time. Most
Like
of the
if I
time.
choose to focus on hit abilities, all I'm gonna do is like, sorry for the language, but fuck my position, fuck my teammates. I
Yes.
just hit the punches,
Yes.
just like that.
Yes. Now, obviously, you might check your team's positioning occasionally, and don't totally turn off your brain. But hitting your abilities is way more important. It's the most important thing. So you go in and yeah, go ahead.
You ordered it based on the prioritize of how
Yes.
important it is.
You need to practice all 3 of these things, right? So
Yeah.
you could, it doesn't matter which one you practice. You could be like, today I'm going to practice this, or tomorrow I'm going to practice this, or this week I'm going to practice this, or this game I'm going to practice this. And you could change it up every game, every day, every week. It doesn't matter, however you want to do it. I used to practice something for an entire week, but I always got bored after like day 4 or 5 of practice. So like, I think mixing it up is fine. And the reason why we do it this way is, but we want to practice these things until you do them without thinking.
Yeah, muscle memory.
Muscle memory, right? Check your team's positioning. I do that a lot when I play without even thinking, just because I've done it so long, right? But for example, hitting my abilities, I'm terrible. I'm terrible with it. And so if I were to ever like grind Doomfist, I probably wouldn't need to really check my team's positioning. I'd already be good at that. But I would need to practice hitting my abilities, because I get like super confused and like overwhelmed mid fight, and so I start to just like randomly press buttons. And I would need to practice that more. So what I would recommend too is like, you kind of notice that we went back and like looked at a couple of fights in the replay viewer. I do think that that's helpful, even if you don't have like, you're not a coach or whatever. It doesn't matter. You could go back and be like, okay, that fight felt really bad. I'm gonna go look at that afterwards. Pull up the replay viewer, find the fight, look at it and be like, I wonder what were some things that I could have done. If you're not sure, it doesn't matter. Think of some ideas to try next time. Does that make sense?
Can you, by the way, show me? Yeah, 100%.
Go ahead.
Can you show me how to like change the speed and like small tips for the replay?
Yeah.
Do I share?
Give me 1 second.
I can share if you want.
Yes. Let me actually know. I've got even something better than you. Better than that. Excuse me.
I have a tutorial.
I have a tutorial, a 2-minute video.
Nice.
2-minute video for it. And if that video doesn't answer all your questions, just message me, and I'll answer any more. But yeah, I highly recommend checking that one out, and it'll just give you all the settings that I use.
All right, sure.
To me, it's like, it notice how little review we did. Just like look at like 2-3 fights, and that was it. That's fine. That's all you really need to do. You don't need to look at a whole map. You don't need to sit there and for hours and study. Just look at a couple of things, get some ideas, go practice. And like I said, competitive is your practice, not quickly. Competitive is your practice. Because the thing with competitive is it's like people are trying, people are sweating. If people aren't trying or you're playing versus silver players, then it's not really practice because it's too easy. You can make mistakes and get away with it. I want you to make mistakes, and then I want you to die. Right? That's because if you make mistakes and you don't get punished, sometimes you'll just keep making mistakes. You need to get punished. You need to get punished for your mistakes.
Yeah, I got you.
Think about like the Doomfist ultimate, right? Remember when I was like, oh, let them out. If that had been in silver, you would have killed all of them by yourself, right?
Yeah.
But that's still bad, right? If you want to get to, to high diamond or masters. But okay. Any questions?
No, I think it was pretty accurate.